Today we're going to talk about the hottest topic of today, President Biden's State of the Union address. He was heckled, which is totally not right, given doesn't matter which side you're on. It's not professional, it's not courteous, it's outright rude. You could keep your opinion to yourself, but when you're a sitting Congress person or senator, that's not right. It happened once before, but not to this extent, and I hope it doesn't become the common theme at the State of the Union addresses. He warned against China. He talked about the manufacturing, how he brought back manufacturing, how he brought back jobs, how he wanted to work with his Republican friends for economic growth, infrastructure gains, and all this stuff. At the end of the day, it's just BS. Everybody knows it. Jobs. Did he really create 800,000 jobs? Or were these people that were just coming back from COVID? Manufacturing. Did he really bring back manufacturing in 2 years after it moved to places like China, Mexico, and other countries for decades? It just doesn't make sense, and obviously it's not realistic. He wants to tax the rich and asks for a cap on insulin while promising that Big Pharma will still make big gains. He also wants a ban on assault weapons, which is obviously a hot subject. Do we need assault weapons in this country? Coming from the organizations that I served in, the Marine Corps, the FBI, and the NYPD, I would suggest no. Am I a Second Amendment person? Absolutely. Firearms, everybody has the right for, to hunt, to protect their home, to do sport, but do you really need a weapon that fires over 100 rounds a minute? Do you really need a weapon that was specifically engineered to kill other people? Because that's what these weapons were made for. And if you're a police officer with a pistol answering a 911 call or just running into some sort of incident, like has happened many, many times throughout this country, and you come up against somebody with an assault weapon, that's not even a conversation, folks. That police officer is in big trouble and will possibly get hurt if not killed. So why do we have this conversation? Obviously. And I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this, but what's fair is fair. And most of the mass shootings and mass killings in this country are used by the preferred weapon of that mass shooter, and that is the assault weapon. So let's be clear and let's be fair with ourselves. These weapons are not necessary in the hands of civilians. They're unfair to police officers and law enforcement that are out there trying to protect us, and they're unfair to the general public who's being killed by now the thousands in the last few years by these weapons. We want you to join in next week and tell your friends, like us, follow us, and let's keep this going to be the most neutral, informative, and interesting show going. Until then, I'm Manny Gomez. Thank you.